Will this C sharp code throw any exception? So this is an async API which is nothing but spawning a task, new task, and this task action is nothing but it is trying to throw any new exception, and it is enclosed by a try catch block where I am catching the exception which is getting thrown. So let me just run this particular code and see whether the exception is getting thrown or not. No exception is getting thrown and it executed smoothly without any exception getting thrown, and this particular statement did not print this exception code statement. Therefore, let me do one more thing. Let me try to wait for this particular task to complete, and let's try to run this code once again. So you can see now the exception is getting caught in the catch block, and exception details are also seen in the console window. So let me try one more thing. Instead of waiting for this particular task, I will do await. Await. Let me try to run this code once again. Yeah. Again, the exception is getting caught and rethrown to the main application. Therefore, what is happening in the first case where we are not trying to get any result out of this task? We are just doing like this and there is no exception getting thrown. Why is that? Because we are not trying to get the result out from this particular task. When we do that, this task, uh, the exception is getting set on this task object only. It is not getting thrown or it is not getting caught by this catch block. For when we try to retrieve any result out from this particular task, like doing await or something like that, then this particular exception which is getting thrown by this task, this action gets caught in the catch block, and this particular statement gets printed either while using the await statement or using the wait statement or doing the result. Or the other way to do is we get a task and we will do task dot result. When we do like that, also we are trying to get the result out of that particular task. I will try to add one more interesting thing. I will just try to add continue with along with this task execution. Therefore, let me try to add continue with, and the continue with, I am doing nothing but I am trying to print a statement like executing continue with. So I am using the same task here and encapsulating inside try catch block. Let's try to see if exception is getting thrown. As you can see, the continue with statement gets printed executing continue with, but there is no there is no the exception is not getting caught in the catch block and the statement is not getting printed. Therefore, you might be seeing, since I have not used await, it is not getting caught in the catch block. Let's use await also. Let's use await. Since it's a void return type, I will not return anything. Let's use await. And you might be thinking that this time, the exception thrown by the main task will get caught in the catch block and the statement gets printed. Let's try to run this particular code. Again, the continue with statement gets printed and there is no exception getting caught by the catch block. Interesting, right? So again, we will try to use the task. We'll get the task and we will try to wait on this particular task. Wait. So again, there is no exception which is getting caught by the catch block. It's very interesting when you use continue with. So if you know the reason, do let me know in the comment box below. And if there is enough interest to know the reason for it, I will disclose in the next video. Thank you.